So, since you guys really enjoyed the Kovalchuk video, I thought it would be a good idea to revisit some more controversial players that were once in the NHL. This time, we are going to be looking at the brothers from Belarus, Andrei and Sergei Kostitsyn. Now, before we get into the simulation part of the video, let's do a quick overview of what the Kostitsyn brothers did in the NHL. Andrei was drafted 10th overall in 2003 by the Montreal Canadiens, while Sergei had to wait until 200th overall in the 7th round of the 2005 draft to be drafted by the Montreal Canadiens as well. There was no doubt that Andrei was clearly the better player in Montreal, putting up his best totals in 2007, 2008, and the 08-09 seasons, where he played alongside of Alexei Kovalev and Thomas Plekanec on the first line. He put up 49 goals and 45 assists total in those 2 years in Montreal. He also signed a 3-year, $3.25 million per year contract with the Montreal Canadiens after the 08 season. Andrei eventually got traded to the Nashville Predators in 2012 for a 2nd and 5th round pick in 2013, which eventually turned out to be Jacob De La Rose, and the 5th round pick got negated due to a trade that the Habs made for Hal Gill. Side note, remember when the Flyers had Hal Gill? Yeah, nightmares. Anyways, this is where the controversy with Andrei occurred when he and a Russian teammate, Alexander Radulov, were at a bar in Arizona at 5 a.m. before Game 2 of their 2nd round playoff series with the Phoenix Coyotes. They were both suspended for Game 3 and eventually lost the series. Andrei would not return with the Preds and has played in the KHL ever since 2012. He would have played in this year's IIHF tournament with Belarus, but was dealing with an apparent injury during the tournament. Now we go to Sergei. Going up and down from the AHL and NHL in Montreal, Sergei dealt with issues of refusing to play for the Hamilton Bulldogs, requesting trades, and eventually got cut from the team. Sergei eventually got traded to the Nashville Predators in 2010 for Dan Ellis and Dustin Boyd. Sergei was clearly the better player in Nashville, playing alongside of guys like Mike Fisher, Patrick Hornquist, Marcel Gottsch, and Martin Erat. He put up 50 goals and 53 assists while in Nashville from 2010 to 2012. He eventually was put on waivers for mutual termination of his contract and went back to join his brother in the KHL, where he actually did play in this year's IIHF tournament for Belarus. Two brothers, a little bit of controversy with both of them, and both showed signs of becoming fairly decent NHL players. And this brings us to our simulation. If both Andrei and Sergei were to return to one of the only 2 NHL teams they played for, would they perform better in Nashville or Montreal? So for this experiment, I put both of the brothers on the 2nd line for each team, Andrei on the left and Sergei on the right. So in Montreal, Thomas Plekanec would center the 2 brothers, while in Nashville, it would be Mike Fisher. While with the Montreal Canadiens, the Kostitsyns helped the Canadiens to a 46-30-6 record in the regular season, 2nd seed in the Atlantic Division. Andrei would put up 19 goals, 26 assists for 45 points, while Sergei got 18 goals, 16 assists for 34 points. Montreal unfortunately would lose to the Boston Bruins in round 1 in 5 games, with the brothers only getting a combined 3 points. As for the Nashville Predators, they got a very similar record of 47-32-3 for 1st seed in the tough Central Division. Their point totals, however, were a little bit more disappointing, with Sergei getting 12 goals, 11 assists for 23 points, and Andrei getting 9 goals, 12 assists for 21 points. Like Montreal, Nashville would lose in round number 1 to the St. Louis Blues in 5 games, with the brothers only getting 3 points total once again. So, we can deduce that the Kostitsyn brothers, whether placed on Montreal or Nashville, would be helping the teams into the postseason, although both of them would not get past the 1st round in both simulations. As for performance, Montreal seems like the better fit for the brothers in terms of point production, while they would get a better record in seeding in Nashville. A very interesting simulation nonetheless. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe as always. And if there's another former player you guys would like me to take a look at, let me know in the comment section down below. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.